60 Maverick. Down. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
To throw right away, here's Milroe. Pass caught right side by Kraft. No chance to get away. He's going to be knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. Second and 10.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolf. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Seattle.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Cougar 19. Ready.
The first carry for the Spartan, Kenneth Walker. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Edgerrin Cooper, they're on the tackle. Ready from the 41. Here's second and 8. They go play action now with Milroe. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
8 yards to go.
Tag. Bronco 80. 79 Bronco.
From the gun, it's Milroe. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
And his passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
And he'll get a few yards on this return. Up past the 15-yard line.
Ready. Yeah, let's go now. Ready.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. The outside, it's brought in by Golden.
You can see in the eyes of the quarterback, he's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Let's go. Hey.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Yellow. Lining. Check white. Bang.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Ready up.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now Love. The second down throw is incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
Third and long. Tight end motioning left. From the gun on third down, it's Love. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. DeMarcus Lawrence. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here. Packers set to kick this one away. Velus Jones back deep. Now, fair catch taken, and they're going to have great starting field position just shy of midfield.
At their own 49-yard line.
Panther 11. Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Check go.
On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Okay, break. Here we go. Set. 18. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. He has Hyatt complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 21 on that pass play. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
At the 30-yard line.
So after 1, it's the Packers on top. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Hey, smash. Dragon 60. 79 Broncos.
Milroe. Open man is Horton. It's gone. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Ready, ready?
Off the play fake, here's Milroe. Off he goes. This is caught at the 2. And he's going to be taken down after a big 2nd down pickup. But we do have a penalty marker on the field. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Milroe going to throw it again. A quick slap. Looked in by Watson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Red. Jeff Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18.
They're going on 4th down. Milroe. Into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. As you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Ready, ready.
3rd and 7.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And that'll set up fourth down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
The Seahawks going to bring their kicker out and try a field goal. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. That one is good. And the Seahawks are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Quick, yellow. Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready up.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Correct clock. Ready. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Okay, ready?
Now a 3rd and 2.
Set, ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Unlock line. Unlock line. Ready. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Panther Street. Panther Street.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Room to run past midfield. And he'll be taken down. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Viking 18. Alert. Alert.
Once again, it's Walker. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he will get into the end zone. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seahawks. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Seahawks are on top. It's now 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
I just love the creativity and what it allows when you have the skill set of a running back like this, that he can line up all over the field. In this last play, Mike, you see him line up in the slot, but he's really capable of running routes from all the different receiver positions, and for a running back to be able to do that, that is a huge weapon.
Ready. Yellow. Smith, red.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
2nd down and 3. From the gun, it's Love. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. Here's Love. Throw left side, taken in by Pope. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. An aggressive call there. But it works out as they convert on 4th down.
Ready. Let's set.
On play action, Love. Pushed out to his left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
Here we go. Red, blue, yellow. Ready?
Love. Looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Go.
He'll look to throw. No one there to pick up the pressure. He'll go down. They got it. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Ready.
To throw is Love. That is caught to the goal line and in. Savion Williams. Touchdown. Walker. That his second TD catch of the season.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Pioneer! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
Now Milroe on first down. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step one. I promise you step two on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
Here we go, set! Hawk 70, Hawk 70! Viking 18! Hey, unlock Lions, unlock Lions! Hey!
Not wanting to take a chance this time. We'll keep this one on the ground. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Third, they need 8.
60 Bobcats! Come on, come on! Set! 70 Lions! Ready!
Now it's Milroe. He'll take a shot for Watson. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And a nice return will set them up in good field position right at midfield.
Great set.
On first and 10, here's Love. Showing off the footwork, sliding down after a gain of 8. So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Ready! 60, check! Ready?
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. They try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle.
Brings up second and 7.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
We'll try and run it with Walker. And he will have the Seahawks first down as they are able to keep this drive moving.
And these are the tough yards you judge it back by, Mike. We used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And I think he's able to pick up that first down by about a yard or 2.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Mike.
Now Walker. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Made there by Watson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. On the ground, it's Walker. And he will have the Seahawks first down by a couple of yards. Able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Seahawks, first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Cowboy.
Here's Milroe to throw. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. This is a great example here why.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on. 19 tight. 19 tight. Help. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Out of the gun. It's Milroe. To the middle. That one caught by Watson. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
12 yards.
2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
10 at the 15-yard line.
Its metal ring corrodes.
Hey. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready?
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Warrior 70. Cougar 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready, ready?
Throwing is Milroe. To the pylon, he's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown Seahawks. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The extra point is good. And the Seahawks move out to a 3-point edge. 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard
On first down, it's Love. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Ernest Jones. He gets into drop him for his first sack of the young season. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Let's go now. Cut 70. Cut 19. Cut 19. Go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. The outside. It's brought in by Golden. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Packers.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 46, here's second and a yard.
Let's go. Let's go.
Jacobs will get it to start the 4th quarter. And he'll work forward 4 yards, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. Incompletion.
It's a great example of why the premium players in this league on defense, Mike, they're the guys that impact the passing game, whether that's defensive backs or guys that can defend at a high level, but especially pass rushers, because even though he doesn't get the sack, it's the pressure that leads to the bad throw that leads to the incompletion.
And some good blocking, springing it. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And the defense can't come up with the stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score. They got to score fast.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Check, Hampton.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. They bring the tight end in motion. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
And And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played?
And he'll take it on in. Savion Williams. Touchdown, Packers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Seahawks 17. Brendan McManus to kick off Fort Green
So
Bay.
now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drop.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready?
Shotgun run now with Walker. Look at him go to the 20. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal.
Makes the score Seahawks 34, Packers 21. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. He'll start at the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Their own 22-yard line.
Okay, break. Let's go now.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate. And that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but this is going to go down as a big loss on the play. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he got it home. The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
On the ready.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throwing now from the gun. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page?
And he will score again. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter to get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First down, Jim. At their own 26-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll go underneath to Jacobs. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up. Some extra yardage after the catch.
Here's 2nd down.
Here we go, set.
They'll drop the throw. That one intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. That one swung out wide to Walker.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Back. No, look, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let go.
Here's a handoff to Walker. Going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Yeah, at some point you just have to know when the party's over. You just have to cut your losses. I think in this case he's just trying to do a little bit too much, make something out of nothing, and he ends up being taken back for a pretty big loss.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
The Seahawks going to bring their kicker out and try a field goal. And this would set the new standard, a 67-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And their lead will stay right where it is.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Ready, ready.
This is 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. It's 2nd down.
Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. The 12's making noise in Seattle before third down. Back to throw. That's complete to Jacobs. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for two reasons. One, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. Two, teams' willingness to go for it on fourth down is at an all-time high.
Here we go. This is fourth down.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboys, Buffalo 18.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Ready? Bronco 80.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here for the Seahawks. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. And that'll do it for my partner.